So obviously I was a bit glib and flippant about how I went about throwing the values of these rocks in. Had the paint on my brush, thought I could do it quickly, thought it'd be okay. Because I thought I would get a lot higher in value here as I went to the left. And I will, just not that much. And I've said this many times just about myself, is that I tend to go higher in value more quickly than I should, given the way that I paint. I wanted to have a barrier here to really emphasize the fact that this is foreground. So I used these colors, took the value down a notch. This is all in shadow. This rock is much more forward, so I'm beginning to put more color on it. I'm thinking that I'm going to, instead of continuing with this rock, more rock and more rock, well, rock's very heavy, solid, if you're not familiar with that, then you should probably get out more. But it's visually heavy as well. So I wanted to break it. So I thought what I would do is maybe I might still extend this one a little bit, or I might have a small something showing up here. But I think I'm going to make this mostly grass. I'm not going to visit these colors. In fact, I think I'm going to lighten these a little bit. I think I'm probably going to take these colors or something along this line, color and value, and bring this in and just make this grass. It'll just help to sort of take the weight off of this corner. I may continue it right, this may all be grass, but I'm not sure yet. I may continue this rock down. We'll see. As the painting develops, I'll make my decision. See how it goes. This isn't extremely dark yet, but that's really only because the water isn't finished. It hasn't gotten all of its light. Yes, I put those strokes in there, I think in the last video, but this water is going to have a lot more attention paid to it. There is so much more going to happen in the water now. With probably, you'll be surprised how relatively few strokes it's going to take, but they're going to be really important strokes. So when I lay these strokes in the water, that's going to change things a lot regarding the relationship of the foreground to the middle ground. I've still ignored the sky. I'm still ignoring these. I'm really, that saying, know thyself. Well, I know myself when it comes to painting. I'm not very good at it in other ways, but when it comes to painting, I sort of understand how I have to go about things. And on a painting of this size, I know it's important for me to finish the broccoli on my paint before I get to have my ice cream. Yes, this cabin especially, I'll probably make it into a two-story. That door needs to be shorter, the window, okay, a bunch of things. And then I get up into the sky. But it aids, self-discipline is so important, and that aids, it's an aid in my self-discipline if I know I'm not allowed to touch this until I figure out a solution for this area. It's big enough, it's important enough, This is pretty much right here. That's a 16 by 20 inch painting. Actually, it would be sort of across here. That's a pretty big area. I better get it right. Blah, blah, blah. Again, good night.